Okay, so what I'm going to show you how to do today is I'm going to show you how to make this. I made a very redneck hanging TV for my picture-in-picture that I'm going to use on my YouTube videos. It's pretty straightforward. This is something I already made, so we're just going to recreate it so I can show you guys how I did it. Draw yourself a rectangle. Get rid of the fill for now. Up the weight. And we're going to round these corners off. Just first little bit of the shape of the TV. I'm going to come in here, do the same. Just get it relatively close. We're going to go to a line. Line that top and bottom so it's even. Oh. Just get that so it looks really close. Line top and bottom again. And we're going to take and we're going to find the ellipse tool. Hold down shift. And that'll give you a perfect circle. We're going to take that. And actually, we can use the line segment tool. Oop. Click and drag, hold shift, and that'll line it up so it's nice and straight. We're going to line these. We're going to move them over so they're a little bit more in the center of that gap. Just for a little extra effect, we're going to spin it a little bit. Then we're going to hold Alt, and we're going to go down. Drag down. Grab both of these again. Actually, first, make sure Control G, which is group, or you can right click and group. We're going to take both of these, highlight them, align. Then we're going to select this one just to offset it, the rotation, make them a little bit different. So we're getting there. I put this blue in there so I knew exactly the size for my screen. This is exactly your 1920 by 1080. So that was kind of just a parameter. I left a little bit of extra space. Then we'll make the feet real quick. So how I did this, I just made a couple rectangles like this. Make your stroke the same. And what I did here is I selected our bottom two first, holding shift, which holds both of them. Let go of shift and then re-hold shift, and that'll hold you to this path, or at least close to it. And that'll give you the little bit of a kick-over angle we want. Get that off of there. Now we're also going to select just these bottom two angles. Hold shift, and then we're going to just roll these. So that doesn't roll the top two. That just rolls those. So now we take our normal selection, and then we're going to pull and then hit Alt. Then we're going to hit Shift, and that'll hold it exactly in place and copy it. Take this, transform, reflect. Wonder why. Oh, I have it on. We want to reflect it on the vertical axis, which goes sideways. Then that, And we take and we group these. Now that those are grouped, we'll group this, and then we can align all of this. Alignment tool, center. Bam. So we have that. Our main TV, relatively the same. The stroke can be whatever you want it. Okay, let's make the antenna. Select the ellipse, make ourselves a circle. Get that close, it's close to the other side. Then we're going to grab that, drag it down, holding Alt, hold Shift as well, so we keep it even. Like this, we'll highlight all of these, then we'll divide, and we'll be able to take all of these and delete. Then we have the starting shape of our antenna. So now I made these fancy, weird looking antenna parts. So we're going to take this. We're just going to make one of these. And grab this, hit Alt. Rotate it holding Shift. That makes it exactly sideways. And we're going to lock those in like that. Move those, and we're going to hold Alt again. Lock them into place. Let me see if this will work. Nope. Oh, those aren't exactly where we want them. We want this to come up. There we go. I'm going to take this, we're going to divide again. Grab the other tool. There we go. Now, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to rotate it, holding Shift so it stays straight. Grab these 2 points, holding Shift again. We'll just pick a distance. That looks pretty good. Then take this holding Alt, hold Shift, and I'm going to borrow a piece of this. Oop. Let's just go cut, paste. So that gives us what I'm going to use for the top and the bottom. Doesn't want to drag. There we go. And then I'm holding Alt again. I'll hold Shift. doesn't want to grab. We're going to have to turn that off. Leave snap to point. This point I'm going to take and I'm going to make this stroke really small so I can see where my lines are lining up. Right there. So take, and I'm going to add a point. Add a point there. Delete. Control J. Holding Shift. Select this. Oh, we're gonna have to move that a touch. Control J. Now we're in good shape. We just want to get rid of this. So we clean up. Been doing it that way. Take our circle ellipse tool. Place it right there. Let's say it's going to go, we're going to rotate it 45. So we'll take and we'll hold our shift key. We'll drag it over again. It's showing something out there, so I want to take care of that. This is one side. Hold Alt. Oh. Select both. Hold Alt, Shift. Shift, we'll have to stand it back up. Then we're gonna reflect it from here so we get our angles at the opposite way. Drop it, then I can hold Shift. It'll match it. Then you can up the stroke to whatever you'd like. Move it over with the arrows. Going to actually get rid of that line there. Oop. Extend that one a little bit. And we want to Control G, we want to group those. We want to Control G those. And then we want to align those. So we're dead nuts centered on both of those. Then we'll bring those down to the TV. We're going to group all of that. We can make sure that the TV is still grouped like that. And then we can align all of these together. So now TV, those are all aligned. Now we're going to make the chains. Chains are pretty easy. They look difficult, but they're not. We're going to start with a rectangle tool. Doesn't matter what size because we can shrink them down after. Roughly, let's go something like this here. All right, grab these and go all the way in. That looks good there. Then we'll just hold Alt, skinny it up some. Then we decide our width and make one chain link. Match the strokes just because they'll look better when you're working on it. I'm going to go a touch bigger on that center. Make sure that those are pulled all the way in so it gives you the exact roundness. Select both, and then we're going to align both ways. And there's one link. Now we'll take our rectangle tool again, and we're going to select this width. Oop. Roughly the same. I mean, really, it doesn't have to be exact. Then our length is going to be the same length. We want to get this to be the same length. I think you can see what we're doing here. We're doing the same thing, just making the other direction. So if you hold Shift again, just pick what looks right to you. This one, we'll put a fill on. We could cut all those, but it's not really necessary for what we're doing. And we're going to take those, we're going to do the same thing. Oop. Hold Shift. And then since it's like that, we're going to go Control Shift, left side bracket, and that'll send to back. Or you can arrange send to back. And there's the start to our chain links. And you can continue this. Just grab Alt, Shift, continue it as far as you want. Oop. Send back. We can make the fill all white. We need this one, we want in front. It's the opposite bracket from what we had. Oh, you know what I didn't do? this original shape. This you have to take and you go into Pathfinder. You minus, oh, I gotta highlight it. What we want, minus front. So that takes, and now that center is no longer, here, let me bring it to the front, I'll show you. The center is no longer a center, it's an opening. So I'm just going to run through this real quick, and there we go. Now we got some chain links. Real quick and easy. They look difficult, but it's not too bad once you figure it out. And this way the centers won't fill. Then, pretty straightforward, we're going to build our brackets. We can do these a couple different ways. How I did it was, I did it like this. The up down arrow, hold shift, that'll give you your shape and the amount of sides. Then I just took a rectangle, matched that, split that down. Oop. Select the polygon tool again, hit up, and that'll give me a nice looking bolt. I kept it random direction. I'm going to take that and we're going to align that to center. Control G to group and drag that into place. We also take this, hold Alt. Oh, one thing we got to do is borrow one of these. So just grab that, hit Alt, hold Shift, make it look good, drop it into place real quick. Shift again, full flip. Now we have our hangers. Want to rotate that 15 degrees. Rotate the other 15 degrees minus, rotates it the other way. And since they're in the same spot, we're going to hold Shift, hold them nice and close. Put that where it looks good. And let go. Then we're going to grab again, hold Alt, hold Shift. We're going to move it over to the other one. Do the same with the top. Bring it down into place. Let go. Pick back up, hold Alt, Shift. Into place where it looks nice. Grab both. Oop. Control G. Control G. Group them. Hold Shift, get them to about the distance we're looking for. Say something like that for now. Let's just see. Set that on there. And hold Shift, we're going to make them smaller. We're going to up the scale on these. So it looks a little better. Take these and scale those up separately. Oop. Then we're going to color it. Color that, that. these, those. There we are. All I really did with these is I held shift, got both of them, and just added a little bit of darker to spice it up a little bit different shades. But mainly, that's it. And there you go. Some sweet looking clip art TV. With a redneck hanger. Perfect. So you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know what else you want to see. Please like and subscribe. Get back to me if you know anything that's easier ways to do things, because that'll be helpful in the comments to other people. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.